All right, guys, good morning. Welcome into Mama Angel's Kitchen. If you saw my last post that I just posted about having to cancel the live, or more like, let's postpone that live, let's say it that way, then you know that I'm in here recording that 3-egg omelet, okay? So here we go. All the ingredients we're gonna need for that 3-egg omelet. I've got this beautiful, it's a red and yellow bell pepper. Isn't that gorgeous? It really is. I've got one Roma tomato, and then I've got these are an onion that I have been using for other dishes. And then I've got a little bitty piece of a green bell pepper. We're going to use all that. Okay. And then, of course, I've got the 3 eggs right here. And I've got some ham. This is ham left over from Christmas. Okay. And I want to take some of it out, cube it up, and that's going in as my meat of choice for this omelet. Let's go ahead and get started cutting up this pepper. I tell you guys, when obstacles come your way, you just find another way to make it happen, right? So this is what we're going to do. We still going to have that omelet. So if you guys were ready to cook along with me, I will have this video up in no time, okay? And you still can go ahead and follow along and make your omelet. So that just simply means that our next live, I'm going to have to do something else. Or should I say that when I'm able to get this live posted, or when I'm able to do a live, let's put it that way. Okay, I am dicing these peppers pretty small, okay, like this here. Sometimes I put them in strips, sometimes I dice them. Today I'm choosing to dice, and I am going to saute these first, okay? They're not going to go raw. They are all going to get sauteed. My peppers, onions are going to get sauteed first. Everything else will go in without being sauteed. Let's start with about this much onion. That's a lot of onion for one 3-egg omelet. Although, you know, off camera, I may do a separate 3-egg omelet for my daughter. Because, you know, the truth be told, if that is the only thing that we're having for breakfast, both of us can eat a 3-egg omelet by ourselves. We were just going to split the one omelet for the sake of the live. Okay, so there's that pepper or that onion, all nice and diced up. All right, and I've got a plate down here, guys, and I'm putting everything in. When you do an omelet, you want everything ready to go, okay? Here's that plate. I've just got everything sitting in a plate here. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's do that green bell pepper. And I had half a bag of some frozen hash browns left in my freezer. I took that out and I've already cooked those up. So we will have that alongside our omelet as well. Okay. There's that green bell pepper. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this tomato. Okay. Same thing. Same thing with the tomato. I'm going to dice it up. Now, it's not going to get sauteed. Okay. These omelets are so delicious. I did a egg white omelet on my channel in the beginning, and it got so many hits right away. It hit like 100 views overnight. So I know people enjoy omelets. And that egg white omelet was delicious, guys. Go back and check that out. It is delicious, okay? All right, there's our tomato. Again, you know, everything is diced up in about the same size, okay? Let's see. Get you a nice little shot there if I can. All right. Nothing needs to be perfect. Okay, an omelet is pretty rustic. All right, let's get that onto the plate. And yeah, I may or may not chop up another one if I do another omelet, because that's about what I will use in one omelet, I think, thereabout, okay? The ham, I do want to show you the dice sizes that I'm going to do on this ham, okay? Let me wipe off my board. Okay. And see, this is it's a spiral cut ham. It was delicious too, let me tell you. So I'm just going to pull some of those spirals off there, just like this. This is just another way to clean out your refrigerator also, and all your leftovers, okay? I'm going to use a different knife for that. And I don't really want the skin, so I'm going to cut away from the skin, okay? And just get myself some chunks of ham. If you see, I want it in nice little squares, okay? I'm aiming for nice little dice squares up like that, okay? That's what I'm aiming for. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause. I'm going to finish getting this ham diced up and onto the plate so it'll be ready to go. And then I'll meet you over at the stove and we'll get this omelet started. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I forgot to show you the cheese. I can't have an omelet without cheese, okay? I've got a bag of cheeses left. This is from, again, Christmas, from mac and cheese, when I made my mac and cheese. So I've got here, this is some Munster cheese. I've got some pepper jack. And then there's some sharp cheddar and some Gouda. I'm just going to shred this up. And what I've got is what I've got, okay? And that just makes the best of mixture, you know? And for this omelet, I'm not even going to bring out my box grater. Just this little quick grater here is what I need. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and grate all of this cheese up. I'm not going to use it all, but I will grate it all and then just put it back in that plastic bag, and that way it's already grated, because we go through that much cheese. We honestly do, guys. We go through that much cheese. This cheese will find itself on a salad or in a quesadilla. I promise you, it won't go to waste, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish grating these other two up, and then I'll meet you over at the stove, and we will saute these veggies. Okay, guys, here we are at the stove, and I'm going to go ahead and get these peppers and onions sauteed up. And, you know, you could also do, this is just a little olive oil, okay? Just a little olive oil. You can also do a mushrooms in with your peppers and onions. You know, I tend to do what I have on hand. That's what goes in my my omelets. Pretty much what I have on hand. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go in first with these peppers. And I did dice up some more peppers and onions because I know I'm gonna go in and make another omelet. You know? Truth be told, that was always my plan. My plan was just to, do one omelet on camera live and then go back and make another one. Because like I said, my daughter and I can eat a 3-egg omelet by ourselves. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these peppers have a little bit of a head start. Turn this fire down just a little bit. Because for whatever reason, I seem to get my onions done before my peppers are done. So I've just learned to give my peppers a little bit of a head start before I put my onions in. Because, some people, I hear a lot of cooks, I watch a lot of YouTube cook, I watch a lot of cooking shows on TV, and they all put their onions in first. They say their onions get done first. I don't know, maybe it's the type of onions that I'm buying, because I am very partial to a sweet Vidalia. I don't know if that's the case or not. I really don't know, guys. But my peppers seem to get done before my onions. Or maybe it's a personal preference. Maybe I just like my peppers a little more done than I like my onions. That could be the case. That is more than likely the case. All right? Guys, it is New Year's Eve. What plans do you have for tonight? Are you guys like me? Like my family? We will get together later and just kind of hang out as a family and talk, maybe play some cards, have some cocktails and eat. But, we don't go out on the town anymore. We had talked about going to the beach and having a sunset dinner out on the beach, and then, being back home way before, midnight. But I don't think that's going to happen. The weather is pretty dreary here. And it's warming up, but it's still not all that warm. So, get that fire a little bit more of a boost now because it's kind of cooled down. So, I'm thinking we're all just going to gather here at my house and hang out. One of the traditions that we do that is just so fun and family bonding time is we will go around and each discuss, things about the previous year that we want to leave in that year, and things we want to start new in the new year, and or things that, from the previous year that we want to continue and take into the next year with us. So that's always a super, super fun time for us. And like I said, family bonding. So we'll do that. I did suggest this year that we record it. And then maybe I'm just put a little bit of salt and pepper on these peppers and onions, guys. Okay? That we record it and then save it for next year and then play it back next year. So I think that's a cool idea. We'll see how the rest of the family feels about that. Haven't gotten a full answer yet on that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let these go for another 2 minutes or so. I am waiting to get my onions a little translucent, okay? That's what we're doing here. You cook this to your desired doneness, okay? This comes down to a personal preference. Mine, I want mine just a little bit doner, okay? When I get there, I'll come back, and then we will start making this omelet. I'm excited. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's get on in here and make an omelet. I've got the veggies all done here, sitting to the side, ready to go in, and they're beautiful. See that? Like I said, I don't want them overdone, but I do like my onions translucent, and my peppers are done to perfection, just the way I want them. All right, I got everything here ready to go. I've got my eggs are whipped up. These are 3 large eggs, and all I do is put them in here and whip some air into them. There's no water, there's no milk, there's no salt, no pepper, nothing in my eggs, okay? Just get them nice and whipped. You want them heavily whipped. You whip a lot of air into these eggs, and that's what's going to make them light and fluffy, okay? Let's get some olive oil down in this pan. Let's see. A little bit more than that, because I am going to add some butter. Okay, the butter's for flavor. That oil is to keep the butter from burning. Okay, you don't want an oily omelet, but you want enough oil in there that's going to cook it. Okay. And I'm going to go in with about that much butter. That's a teaspoon, definitely less than a tablespoon. A little bit more than a teaspoon. Maybe I don't even want all that. Shave off just a little bit of that. And not much, guys. I didn't shave off much at all. But I did shave off some. Okay? So about that much. Put that on in there. Okay. As soon as that butter melts and gets nice and frothy, you do not want this to turn brown. Okay? You do not want your butter to turn brown, because then your eggs are going to turn brown. I don't want brown eggs. All right, in you go. And I've got this cooking on a medium low. Okay? Medium low. Let's set this aside. Put some water in it. All right. Let's get my big spatula out of here. And all I'm going to do with this, you want to pull the egg and let it go out to the side, okay? Pull the egg and let it go out to the side, okay? Pull it and let it come out to the side. And if you see, I'm trying to keep somewhat of a shape here. And I won't call it round, although kind of, sort of, kind of, sort of. But, remember, we're going to be flipping this baby. Okay, and as it starts to get solid on you, like this here, that's when I go in and I add my salt and pepper. Not too much salt. Nice amount of pepper. Okay. And all I'm doing now, again, I want this inside cooked. Okay, and I'll bring some of it out. Just bring some of it out. You basically want your egg done. Okay, before you start adding your filling. Okay. There we go. I'm just moving it around. Oh, I tore a little bit of it there. And that's okay. Just pull it together. It'll mend itself. Egg is beautiful that way. It will mend itself. Okay. Look at that beautifulness. Look at that. Okay. All right, let's start building an omelet here. It's done enough, and it's going to continue cooking. Okay. All right, guys. First things first. Take the fire down just a little bit. Got it cooking still on a medium low, closer to low than medium. You don't want it too low. Okay, got some cheese, and I'm staying to one side if you'll notice, because the other side is going to get flipped over on top of it. Okay, and I'm not shy with the cheese. Never am. Cheese. Let's go in with some veggies. Right on top of there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get some ham in there. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, y'all. All right. Tomatoes. Right on in there. Just beautiful. That's enough. That's enough. A little bit more cheese. Never shy with the cheese. Never shy. Okay? And now the fun part. We get to flip this baby. Okay? And you know, I always do that. I build it away from me. And then I go in here like I'm a lefty, and I'm not. I'm going to get underneath it. Just underneath this side right here. You see me? Let's bring this rascal over like that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, baby. All right. On top. Cheese. Oh, baby, baby, baby. A little bit of veggies. A little bit of veggies. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Some tomato. A few more veggies. Some ham. Some's going to fall to the side, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay? Leave some for that other omelet, because I am going to make another omelet. A little bit more cheese. Look at that. That's beautifulness right there, y'all. Just beautifulness. Look at that. All right. I'm going to put a little top on it. Okay. I want a bigger top than that. There we go. Just to let that cheese melt, okay? Just until that cheese melts. And you know, everything else is cooked on the inside of it because it was almost cooked anyway. So, my goodness, y'all. This is, whoo-wee. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right, let me give this about 2 minutes to let that cheese melt. And then I'll show you the finished product, and we're going to give this omelet a taste. All right, y'all, come on. Look at that baby. Look at him. Woo-hoo. Let's slide him out of there. Get him onto a plate. See if we can do that gracefully. Come on, baby. Come on. Come to mama. Let's see if I can get you on that plate down there where you can see this baby slide out. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, baby. Don't be shy. There you go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that cheese. Look at that, y'all. Work of absolute art. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to meet you over here. We're going to give this a taste, all right? All right, guys, here we are. Here we are with our omelet that's not live, but still, oh, so good. Oh, so good. Look at that, baby. Look at that. That, guys, is a 3-egg omelet. And I do mean loaded. Loaded. Look at him. Oh, my goodness. And like I said, I had those frozen hash browns that I just went on and cooked up to add on the side of this. Okay? Look at that. All right, guys. If anybody out there has tips for how I can go live, because I promised I would, and I really want to. I was excited about it. So if anybody has any tips, let me know. Put it in the comments there and let me know. But it says I need to register, so I'm going to do that today. And then I'll have to wait 24 hours for them to, approve it and let me go live. So we'll get that done. But here it is. Guys, if you like this video, come on and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, come on, join the party. Join the party. Mama Angel's going to keep these coming. I'm having a ball here. My new subscribers, thank you and welcome. Welcome. Thank you to every last one of you guys. We're going to go ahead and dig in to this right here, guys. We're going to dig into this one. I like a little sour cream on the side. And like I said, I'm going to probably give this one to my daughter, and then I'll make myself another one off camera. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little dollop of sour cream just to the side here. And that's the side that I will try, because I like sour cream on mine. And I also like jalapenos in mine. I didn't put jalapenos in this one because she doesn't like them, but I do. Enough talking, right? Enough talking. Let's get in here. Let's try this baby. Look, look, Let me do this. Let me do this. Oh, let me do this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now you know you're not going to get that big old bite in your mouth, Angel. You can try. Look at that. Oh, all those goodies, guys. That's a bite. Oh, look at those goodies. Can y'all see that? Let me turn here. You got some sour cream with the ham, the tomatoes, the peppers, the onions. Look at that. Come on, baby, focus. Focus, come on. Oh, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, mm, mm. 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 Mama Angel done did it again, y'all. That right there, that deserves a hand, let me tell you. That's fantastic, guys. If you guys were waiting for this video because I couldn't go live and you want to cook with me, I'm going to have this up in about an hour, 2 hours tops. So it's 11:17 right now. So I will have this up by 1 o'clock so you can have it for lunch, you know. But let me know if you guys made this. Oh my goodness, it's so good, guys. It's so good. I'm going to get that sour cream off of there. I'm going to get it off. Oh, look at that. Look at that yumminess. Mm-mm. Come on, baby. Why are you not focusing? They need to see that. They need to see that goodness. Look at that. Okay. That's it, y'all. That's it. Frozen hash browns. So good. So good. I just do a little oil in the skillet, little garlic powder, the onion powder, salt, pepper. Let it brown up. It's deliciousness. Guys, I love you. Stay prayed up. I thank you for everything that you've always done, for being here and supporting me. I thank you. I'll see you on my next video. Happy New Year.